Welcome to the Library Media Center, where all your dreams come true.
Oh Marie,
Oh Marie,
oh Marie,
oh Marie,
in your arms, I'm longing to be.
This is the circulation desk. When you come here without a pass, you must sign in here. This is also where materials are checked out. Any materials you check out may be kept for 2 weeks. After that, you'll have to pay 10-cent fine.
What?
That's right, 10 cents. It's for every day, and you will not be able to check anything else out. All materials can be returned to the drop box here, or here. This is also where you come to get your planner signed for seminar passes. You must have your planner signed by Mrs. King before 9:15 a.m. If you can't get your planner signed before 9:15, you can have your seminar teacher call down at 10:10 a.m. to see if there's room. If you need to return or check out a book during seminar, your seminar teacher can send you down with a pass at 10:30. But not before that time. Oh, you've caught me in the periodicals. Speaking of which, this beautiful piece of architecture happens to be the magazine rack. It's full of magazines that have been donated by wonderful people, and they can be taken without checkout. Magazines that are stamped with the word duplicate can be taken for projects, cut up, etc. Old magazines are all stored in the periodical room, and
Students are not allowed in the periodical room.
these are the periodical indexes. They're little red books full of Reader's Guide, National Geographic Index, and American Heritage. This is the newspaper rack. It's a rack full of newspapers. This is the copy machine. Now let's take a closer look at the complex machine that is the copier. Place the item you want to copy in the corner with the white triangle inside the copier. Close. Student department number is 70000. That's 7 with 4 zeros. Press the number of copies you'd like to make and press start. Now pick up your awesome copies on the other end. This is the honors reading section where students can earn another credit by participating in honors reading. The honors reading books are kept here, so they're easier to find. Non-fiction books are first, and they're arranged in the Dewey Decimal System.
Who is Dewey Decimal?
The fiction books are on this side, and they're arranged by the author's last name in alphabetical order. You can tell which books are the honors reading books, because they all have HON on the spine. This is the reference section, where you can find dictionaries, almanacs, and encyclopedias. The reference section starts over here on the west wall, and goes to those freestanding short shelves over there. These are also arranged by the Dewey Decimal System.
Not again.
Yes, again. You can identify these books because they all have REF on the spine. These books aren't allowed out of the LMC. Whoops! This is the career section. It's all books dealing with college and career information. You can identify the books because they all have the letters C-A-R on the spine. This is the college catalog table with college pamphlets with information on what might be your future college. College applications are all kept in here. The career books are again categorized by the Dewey Decimal System.
Adios mio.
This is the professional section. It has all stuff to do with educational and teaching, not to be confused with the career section. They're easy to find because they all have P on the spine. They're also categorized by the Dewey Decimal System. This is the information section, no longer called the nonfiction section because literature and folktales, which are fiction, are included in this section, so nonfiction is not a correct term. The information books are also arranged by the Dewey Decimal System. You might find this guide poster helpful.
It all makes sense now.
This section begins on the big shelves in the middle of the LMC. And it continues to these shelves, under the windows. This is the fiction section. It's the section full of popular, made-up stories. It's categorized by the author's last name in alphabetical order. You can tell them apart because they have the letters FIC on the spine. This is the story collection section. And it's the story collection section. Each of these books contains short stories. It's arranged in alphabetical order by the author's last name, but if there is no author, they go by the book title. You can find these books easily because it has the letters SC on the spine. These are the vertical files. These files contain magazine clippings, newspaper articles, and pamphlets. Anybody can use them. You don't have to ask for permission. The vertical files are arranged in alphabetical order. Scientists through syphilis. These files would only contain topics starting with the letter S. When you're done with the files, place them in the Dropbox. Do not put them back in the file cabinet. You can take up to 5 items out of the vertical files, but most people just make copies. Ready? Yay! Now that you're thoroughly informed on the workings of the LMC, I hope to see you around. Toodaloo!